A righty from the state of Ohio will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Brown is there, one away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Marte is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting third.
Next to dig in, Narvaez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Leading off.
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Marte.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Burns is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Matt Olson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the base on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
He's set. The 0-1. Olson on third with 2 out. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
A pause, and the 0-2. Popped him up. Narvaez is there, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's around first, heading for two. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Daniel Vogelback's next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Vogelback.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now to bat, Seth Brown, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First delivery to him. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Kane calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. A ball and no strikes. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled down the third baseline.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Lowry around second, headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
The 0-1 offering. That's popped up. Vogelback trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One left. Into the box, Avisail Garcia. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Out in front of it, strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9. The right fielder.
At the plate now is Eric Lauer. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Brown is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
Next, it'll be Christian Yelich. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch is popped up. Vogelbach waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Grounded to short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Stepping in once again is Willie Adames. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Line drive to left. Kenna is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in next, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Kemp has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Brewers sent packing on. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it's Mark Canha. First pitch on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 15.
And now here is Seth Brown. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colton Wong. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The third baseman.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Daniel Vogelbach. First pitch on the way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Now batting, right fielder, Eric Lauer.
Into the box, Eric Lauer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Jed Lowry is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Next, it'll be Tony Kemp. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And here's Christian Yelich now. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. 1 down.
batting.
And now in the box, Willie Adames. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 2 down.
The batter.
So next to bat will be Narvaez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 1-0. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic and motion, we might have something.
The batter, number 1.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him. Hit on the ground to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marte. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
Up next from Milwaukee.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. Fouled off. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
In now, Eric Lauer, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up, Willie Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kenna will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Wong is calling for it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 15.
And stepping in, Seth Brown. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a little tapper. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So the next to bat will be Matt Chapman. No hits to this point. And now the first pitch.
Chapman.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases so far. He couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Number
Here's
8.
Jed Lowry now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs. Ready to begin the 8th. And next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Damn, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Brown is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Daniel Vogelback stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Brewers 8 and the A's nothing. Tony Kemp stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
0-2 the count.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now it'll be Sean Murphy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Harrison. It was a base hit last time up. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH.
Avisail Garcia.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, the left fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Yelich flew out last time up. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Here's Starling Marte. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Yelich is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
First baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. Milwaukee used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.